My very first YouTube broadcast. It took me a little while to get this thing going, but it's a little bit of a process trying to settle up with YouTube and everything like that. But I've most recently gone on to the game Minecraft, as you actually see now here inside. Ooh, my little. Oh, that's sweet. It's going on to my actual YouTube channel, which is pretty cool, nonetheless. I'll probably use a microphone sooner or later, or my headphones or whatever like that. But for my very first video, I wanted to give you a small tour of what I've been working on so far. So I'm going to turn around, and as you can see, I've done a lot. Starting off with, I'll give you a nice little tour of this first. Whoop, something just popped up. So right here, I've got my little boat dock going on over here. You just come down the stairs, and there's my boat. Set up a couple quick torches so nothing spawns over here, so you can come up the stairs here. I got some cactus and little flowers going on right here. As I go over here, I made this cool little, like, grotto-looking little thing right here. This guy over here is a trader. You can trade stuff with him. Press L2. You can trade stuff like Wandering Trader, so I mean I can give him anything I want and get some of this stuff like fire coral block, a pumpkin, a whole bunch of fun things. And I made this little sign. I actually made this for Sarah's pool, which is my girlfriend. She's actually right next to me. Hi. Say hi. Wave a hand. Yep, there she is. Alright. See that thing right there where it says treat yourself? She said, but she's like, treat yourself. She always says that. That's probably one of her best lines. So it's really neat being able to actually make water come out of here. You just get a little bucket and spawn the water here, and it kind of just flows down. And what you want to do is put some sand. Now, what these green bushes right here are sugar cane. So that's pretty neat. You can make sugar and stuff like that. I use a lot of cobblestone, and that right there I think is called andesite, which is actually pretty neat. Now I found out you want to put these little torches everywhere to not only light stuff up, but you can actually also prevent other bad things, I guess, from spawning, I guess. So I found all these different various flowers I found all over the place. Now, this garden, I actually made a small dedication to my father that did pass away. RLT is his initials, so I made a Memorial Gardens. Now, if you come over here, I made this neat little campsite here, this little campfire amphitheater kind of thing. I put 4 campfires together, and what I found out is that you can actually go fishing in the game. So you catch fish, and you bring it over here, and you can actually, that's actually, I already cooked it, but you can place it on fire here, and it does cook. So that's kind of cool. You get a little renewable. I named this place Sean's Campfire after my younger brother, because he's a big fan of camping and the outdoors and stuff like that, so I kind of really like that. As you can see, it's my home. Now, if you see my hand, like, off to the right a little bit, it's because I look like a creeper. Like, I absolutely love the creeper. You can get, like, different skins and stuff like that, but I kind of like the creeper. So, I mean, it's actually pretty funny. I think it's hilarious when I see them. They explode everywhere, so it's pretty cool. Now, this stuff up here is called acacia wood, which is kind of neat because it's I have a friend named Acacia, so it's really neat when I found that out. When I go over here, now this first little garden that I have here, you can open this little thing. There's some compost right here. But all these are a thing called sweet berries. Now, these little bushes here, they actually hurt you if you jump into them. So I don't recommend that. So that's why I created this little gate here, so that way I know I shut that gate. But that's actually a renewable food source. Every time I pick them, they'll just keep growing, and I can actually, like, pick some up, and then I actually eat them. Now, over here I have beetroot and some carrots that are growing. Now, I'll take you for a tour on the inside of my house. As you can see, it's my little home. So, it's a funny thing about this little doormat right here. Now, that is called wool, so you can actually get those in, like, different colors. I mean, people that have obviously played Minecraft know what I'm talking about, but for those who don't, like, I'm pretty much a noob. So, I mean, my opinion about Minecraft was I didn't, like, my opinion about it was always, there is not enough hours of the day for me to just sit down and play this game. I was completely wrong. Completely wrong. I am 100% addicted to this game because it's very relaxing, very stress-free. I mean, you could go into either survival mode or creator mode, or somebody could jump in. Like my brothers came in. I play it for the PS4. I mean, you could play it for the Xbox. You could play it for the Nintendo Switch. I have it for the Switch as well. So I mean, I'll take it at work. So the funny thing about this doormat is the fact that see, I open the door. I open 2 doors. I come in. I can shut this. Now, the funny thing about this is that there's a little switch right here. Now, if I press that, that's going to drop down like 2 blocks. So if any enemy, like a wizard or something, comes spawning in, I can quickly shut this, hit that switch, and then that drops down. So then I could just open this and just boop them. I guess I could just hit them. So after I shut that, see, I got all this red carpet from a thing called the Woodland Mansion. It was like a giant mansion, so I looted the living crap out of it and got all this cool red colored carpet, so I put it all over the place. And little flowers, I make posters. And I made this really cool waterfall, indoor waterfall to come out. And it's just neat. It just goes on down, like probably 1 block down, and it's just nice for aesthetics. And then I got all my little tables here. That plays music. That helps me make maps. That's a furnace. That's a blast furnace. The difference between those two is that furnace there, you can open it up, you put fuel here, and then you put your ingredient here, and then it comes up with a brand new thing here. The thing with the blast furnace is that the blast furnace just does it faster. So pretty much, I would make a blast furnace instead of a regular furnace, but once you get the materials. And then that's your crafting table. So I mean, you can craft stuff without it, but you can't really like make much if you don't have a crafting table. And then this is actually really neat. This is underneath the stairs to my house. So I put a bunch of posters here. That's a clock. You need a diamond for that. And then I made all the different materials of pickaxes, like a wood one, a stone one, an iron, gold, and a diamond. So and then now the reason why you see like 2 of those blue flowers in here is because that is literally my favorite flower in this entire game. It's called a blue orchid. And I tell you, I died many a times trying to find this crap, and I found it, and then I found a buttload of them. So I got them and then ran back. I got lost a lot in this game, so it's pretty funny. So when you explore the area, you kind of just make a mental map of the entire place. You can make a map. Like if you get paper and stuff like that, you can name it, and then it gives you a map, and then it helps you navigate around. So I've still yet to learn that. What's really neat about this is that for your PlayStation enthusiast, if you get on here and you make this full suit of armor out of iron, and you make the armor, and then you put it on, boom, instant trophy. You get Iron Man trophy. So Avengers fans, if you play Minecraft, that's really cool. And I fitted it with like an iron sword and iron shield and all that jazz. So if we take the ladder up here, this is my room, which is actually, I took a lot of time making this. There's big letter C for my name. I found this block. Like I found this stuff in like finding villages everywhere. There's like 3 or 4 I've found so far. I've ventured out really far. I've found sunken ships. I found a whole bunch of fun stuff. And there's yet to be other stuff. That's still bluestone right there. It's called lapis lazuli, I guess. And then I opened this up, and I got a whole bunch of fun things in here. I just recently got this book here called Enchanted Book Power 3, and I have yet to do anything with that. I've yet to enchant anything. I found Tome of Undying. So yeah, I found out if you're holding that and you die, it actually, like, you don't die. I found TNT. I've got like 12 diamonds, blue orchids. I found a whole bunch of fun things. And then, see, I made this cute little thing for me and Sarah. That's when we started going out. This is neat. Now, the reason why you see these two things and then a diamond armor is because that helmet and those pair of pants are enchanted. So, I mean, that's why I put them on there, because I don't really have anything cooler. This thing is a pillager banner, which is, like, really cool. I probably was playing this only, like, for, like, 3 days, and then all of a sudden, 3 pillagers came by, and one of them had that banner. So I was like, okay. Alright, I killed him, he dropped the banner, so I thought it was really neat. I actually have 2 of those, because I found more. And then, this is a really neat idea. When you make these bookshelves, then I put carpet on top, so just to give it that nice aesthetic. And then I made these little murals of all the tools and stuff, made of the different materials. And then these 3 are, like, other cool items. Pillagers, they tend to drop crossbows instead of regular bows. The skeletons, they drop bows. And then you can make it, that's a fishing rod, so you can actually go fishing in this game, which is actually a lot of fun. I spend a lot of time fishing. So then you got your shovels, axes, pickaxes, a hoe, a diamond hoe, and then your golden sword. I wouldn't suggest making anything too many things gold, just because the gold is not really a great metal. It kind of looks cool, but it's not that great. And then I put these up, the different kinds of stones and gems and stuff like that. You got your redstone, the power stuff. You got lapis lazuli. You got gold, iron, diamonds, and emeralds. Now, the cool thing about it is I love emeralds is because it's my birthstone. So I don't know if you can make I don't think you can make a emerald armor. Not quite sure on that. I don't think you can. But I have yet to figure it out. This is always a pain in the ass, trying to go down this ladder. It kind of sucks. Like, a lot of this stuff I've found inside of, like, villages. Like that one with that block with the fishes on it. I found that in a village. These things were buried. These blocks of lapis lazuli were buried inside a whole construct of nothing but wool inside one of those mansions, so that's what I did. So we go out here, and this is the side entrance, quick entrance up to my room right above this. Now, up here on my roof is a tower. It's a nice little lookout tower, so that way, like if I go at a great distance and I get up on top of a tree high up, I can actually see my house, so that's kind of a nice thing. I might make that bigger. I actually might make that bigger so that way I can see it. By the use of, like, probably, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 blocks, I ended up making the letter C on both sides for my name. As you can see, I made a giant creeper, giant blue creeper, which is kind of cool. That's all wool. So those are 2, like, dark gray wool. The wools come in a lot of different colors. So I made then in black for the face. It's not all the way face, but I kind of like the way it looks, and then it's a nice aesthetic. Now, this entrance right here is my mine. This is where I get a lot of my materials for, like all my cobblestone, redstone, dirt. You got to be careful down there because enemies do spawn down there, between skeletons and zombies and a whole bunch of stuff. And next on my little tour here is the forge. This is actually where I make like a lot of my weapons. As you see, I got an anvil, blast furnace, and a stone cutter. I also make stone fences. So it's pretty neat. I put a wood floor down. Put a little campfire in here, kind of give it that nice aesthetic. Put a whole bunch of decorations. I have yet to put more posters in here, so. And then made a little chimney that goes all the way up. You also want to make sure you got storage. This is where all the stones and stuff are. And a little crafting table. So it's not that big. It's kind of a neat little place so I can get work done. Right here is a little grinding stone. So if I go like this, take these 2. Let's see. Yeah. So if I take a stone axe and another stone axe that's kind of weaker, it can make a whole brand new one. So now I got a brand new axe, a little bit better. Now, this right here, I made this, I called this the trash, but what? the padiddle was that? Oh, that's see these guys right here? These guys are assholes. Like I'm gonna not. Yeah, those guys are a pain in the ass. I gotta go up here. Now, if you wanted to go from night to day, you just hop in the bed. And he sleeps, probably for about a few minutes. They actually, no, for like a second. And then they're gone. Now, those baddie things, what they do is that if you're low on health or energy, they'll swoop down and hit you. So, alright, let's go back to what I was doing. Now, yeah, I made this little trash disposal fire pit. Now, this stuff on the ground is called redstone. So in order to get this to work, these are pistons. So I made them like a little gate so nothing would walk in or nothing would... See, I can't jump over that. Well, yeah, maybe I can, but it just reminds me not to walk into it. What the... Sorry. Had to do it. Let me actually go get that stuff. I'll show you how the fire works. Shit. I gotta go all the way back up here. Okay. So, you line the redstone down, and this stuff controls the two pistons. So, access that, opens the fence, and I can throw stuff, anything that I don't want. So, let's say I take the trident and I just toss it in, and it burns, and it goes away. That's lava. You got to get a bucket just to get that crap, and then you line all this stuff around. So after I'm done, I just flip the switch, that closes, and I don't have to worry about that. This cute little thing I just made, the nice little well, a wishing well, or whatever you want to call it. It's a nice little decoration for this opening here. I made all this is because a lot of things kept just walking right onto the property. Like I had zombies walking, I had skeletons, spiders, a whole bunch of fun things. Kind of just wander in, and then the only thing is that the creepers, when they walk in, they explode if they get too close. So I created this moat that goes kind of all the way around up until probably here. So it's a nice little deterrent, so it gives me kind of peace of mind. Now over here, I made this neat little archery range, which is neat. So I put this little chest over here, and you grab a bow, and I'll grab the arrows. Now the bow and arrows you get from skeletons dropping, so it's kind of neat. So stand back. I noticed these wood blocks have this kind of circular little kind of thing that looks like a target. So I back up, and boop, it's like playing darts. So anybody who wanted to play, they can just kind of, yeah, you get the point. So you just walk over and you can play darts and stuff like that. It's kind of neat. So I thought that was a cool idea for those of you who don't trying to get ideas if you're first starting this stuff. It's kind of a neat thing to do, especially if you get if you kill a lot of skeletons. You get the arrows back after you fire them. So after I'm done, I kind of just put stuff back. I'll keep food and stuff in here. So that explains this yard. I got a bunch of animals in here. These sheep are new. They kind of spawned in here, or they just fell in here. The cows I've had, the pigs, I don't know where those pigs came from, though. A lot of these animals were kind of new. They kind of just fell in there. So they love playing in there. They love hay, so I keep seeds and stuff in here so I can grow in the garden. Alright, that explains this yard. This is actually a really cool, fun little... I called this an Easter egg. If I back up, when you have a large space and you make a poster and you throw that against a wall, it makes a huge poster. And if you can tell from here, you got a lot of nerds who like old school gamers who made this. If you look really hard, that's definitely Donkey Kong. That's the original Donkey Kong right there. See, there's Donkey Kong right there, and then the princess up here, you have to rescue her. And I'm assuming that could be Mario right there, standing there. Or he could be right here, jumping up. But that's actually really funny. When originally I threw that poster up against this wall, it created the pixel, like, blocked effect of, like, the old school, like, karate fighter game that, back in the day, the 8-bit fighter game. So, this is kind of a new cool effect. If you ever wanted to make, like, a sectioned out, like, multi-tiled, leveled tiled roof, you take the stairs, the L-shaped stairs, and you just line them around the building. And on the corners, you put, you can put like a block of something. I chose to use, what the heck's it called? The ceramic tile. Yeah, I chose to use these things, these block of tiles here. So, kind of makes it look really neat. They look similar. See that orange stuff on the top of right here? The top. Well, I'm pointing, but you get the idea. I'll use my little cursor there. That's stripped acacia wood. So that wood that's over there on top of my, on top of the campfire is actually, with all the bark off, it actually is, as you see here. So it appears like an orange color. But it almost looks similar to that, so the texture is similar. So, let me go back down over here. Now, the recent thing I've made is this building right here. I used to have a helipad, believe it or not. I created it as a joke because I thought it was really funny, and it was a first-hand idea of what I was thinking of doing. I mean, I've yet to do anything with this space here. I might put a poster or something like that. But I've collected like a lot of stuff as in the course of playing this game. So open up the doors here, and what I did was I created a storage facility. Is to put these frames and put the items that you think that that would explain better what is contained in it. So to the left would be, don't have a frame for that yet. I figure you don't have to really. The bottom I'm choosing for like miscellaneous items. For this over here, this is the top would be, you see the bed right there, and then you see redstone. The top one would be for like I said, all your different colored wools, beds, any kind of cool decoration you can use. And then on the bottom, I chose for all the stones I find, like coal, iron ingots, everything. Actually, you know what? That reminds me. Gotta throw that gold in there. So, in your die, see, I got another pillager banner, like I was telling you. This right here, this would be for all, like, stones. Your dirt, your sand that you find. And the cool thing to do is that you put on the bottom is that to put, like, stuff that you make with that. Like, oh yeah, terracotta plate, that's what those are. That's the right name, instead of the porcelain, whatever I did, whatever I said. So what you would place here is like your stairs or slabs or anything that you make with the top tier items. And then this one's mainly for wood, so you got all your different types of wood. And on the bottom, you can put everything that you make with that wood. So this is a quick and easy like thing to do. Like if you've got a lot of these, if you make a lot of these chests, and you can double them up, and it helps you like free up a lot of space by putting everything here. So I mean, you can always add on to this if you find more stuff. So shut this. I wasn't thinking at one point in making a door where I could just press the switch and they both open. So I was working on trying that out, but it was trial and error, and I couldn't do it. So I was like, screw it. So that's basically the entire place of what I've been working on. If you go up here, there's kind of a secret way to get up here, actually. Go up here, up here. Yeah, there we go. There's a way to get up here. So you go all the way up here, and you get a really, really nice view of pretty much the surrounding area, which is kind of nice. Over there, on top of my storage facility, I was thinking of building a nice little ladder that goes all the way up. So, I was thinking maybe that's a nice little, another viewpoint over there. Or I could put like a secret chest put like diamonds and stuff like that. All my treasures I could put in there, or maybe just a cool lookout point or something like that. Well, because I was at one point thinking about making this like a hell of a lot bigger, a lot more taller. Because as you can see, that's all mountain range. Oh, here comes the sunset. Isn't that neat? The sun is like nice and square. So it's going to. Oh, as you can see, the sun is setting over there. In the distance, you can see the Woodland Mansion. I've gone over to that mansion and I've looted a lot of stuff from it. If you go to that mansion and you get halfway to, it's on the right-hand side, and you go in that direction, there is a second one. It's a bit of a ways in the distance, but there is a second one. And I've looted the second one. There's a lot of stuff that I already have, so it's like, I've looted the crap out of it. There is enemies that do spawn in there. They're called Vindicators, and they're a pain in the ass. They run straight for you with an axe, and so they take a lot of, you can take a lot of damage as a result of it. So we're gonna go back down. It just automatically goes down as soon as you hit that. We're gonna go back down, get that daylight back up here. Open the door, shut, and jump in the bed. You can put two beds together to make it one big bed. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You can put one bed and always use it. But I kind of like the fact that I put two to make it look like a, you know, queen-size mattress. You can put three and make a huge one. I mean, you could make this whole friggin' wall like a bed. I mean, do pretty much anything you want, how many beds you want to put. So, alright. What's that? Cooked cod and cooked salmon. Okay, so what we want to do is actually put this food away, because I already cooked it. So, go to the top one. So, cooked cod, and we put the cooked salmon away. Now, I got raw chicken here, so I gotta go put this down here. I mean, I learned a new trick the other day. It was how to dye your... you can make leather armor, and then you could dye that said armor. So I have yet to do that. Now, I'm going to take this raw chicken because we killed that chicken earlier. And if you press L2, place the chicken on the campfire, and it actually cooks it. So, really neat. It's cool. You can kind of just sit there and chill and watch it go. If I adjust the view, you can actually see me. So, yep, there's me. Yeah. That is me right there. I look like a creeper. I mean, you can choose different skins and stuff like that, so pretty much, as you can see, it's actually pretty funny. So, let's switch. Twerking. Alright, so we're going to go back to first person. Oh, my chicken's done. So, see, after it cooks, it kind of drops to the side. You just pick up the item, and now I got chicken. I got an egg, so ooh, there's another egg. So I got 2 eggs, and they make these little chickens here, so sometimes I'll throw the... See, I threw the egg, and now we got a baby chicken. How many chickens do I got in here? Another one? Another baby chicken. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's a glitch. What is that? That's funny. I threw down 1 egg, and 4 chickens came out. Look at them all. Oh, that's a riot. I threw 1 egg down, there's like 4 chickens. That is funny. Oh no. I've never seen that before. That's actually pretty funny. That's a lot of chickens, though. What's up with this chicken in the corner here? He, like, shoved his face in the dirt. I don't know what's going on with that. But, excuse me. See, I originally had cows. It's funny, though, because if you grab hay, they all follow you. Look at them all. See, I go over here. I go left to right. Look at them all follow me. Come on, you guys want some hay? You guys want some hay? See, if I give it in love mode, there's going to be another cow to spawn, so I'm just not going to put this back here. I really don't want another cow to spawn. I've got enough cows. So we're going to jump back up here, go in here, get rid of that chicken. And pretty much, yeah, that's it for that. So, cool thing I'll show you is how to fish, which is actually pretty funny. Like, I mean, if you're just seeing this now, this is my first attempt on broadcasting on YouTube. Lately, I've been having trouble broadcasting, but I think it's totally worth it. I think I might use this as the jumpstart for this thing I want to do called the Midnight Run, because I get out of work late, so I come home and broadcast and pretty much play video games. I play first-person shooters like Destiny, Call of Duty World War II, and it's kind of really cool just to see it. So, I mean, I tend to play the same games, but it's actually pretty funny what ends up happening. Now, up here is my nice little favorite fishing spot, because I jump on top of the boathouse here. And literally, you just grab the rod and you throw it out. Press L2, and your little bobber goes out. And what'll happen is that you just kind of basically watch the bobber, and you'll see a little bubbling start to happen, like it'll go after the bobber. And if the bobber goes below the water, you press L2 really quick, and you catch something. So here it goes. And yep, there it goes. And I caught a raw cod. So I threw. I mean, you can. It doesn't matter. You can like throw it straight up in the air, and it goes out really, really far. So, I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter how far you throw it. The same thing's going to happen. Now, these fish you're seeing here are not going to be the ones to go after the bobber. I mean, you can jump in the water and kill them yourself, like you hit them with your axe or sword or whatever you can. So there it goes. It's going after my bobber. Boop. Got another cod. So, okay, we caught 2 fish. Not too bad. So you place them. Oop, no, that's not what I wanted to do. So you press L2 and you place them on there, and now they're gonna cook. So, I mean, this is pretty much a great game for making a pastime and stuff like that. Now, if you guys want to add me on PlayStation for any games that you might want to play, or play period, my PSN is Gryffincor. It's a reference to Harry Potter's Gryffindor. If you replace the D with the letter C, that's me, Gryffincor. So, I mean, add me on PlayStation. The same goes for Xbox. It's the same exact thing. So it's pretty neat. Even on Switch, I have the same thing. So I don't know how nobody got that, but it's funny. See, that dude over there tends to spawn wherever the hell he wants. And I've gotten screenshots where he spawned on top of my tower, and he literally was just the llamas were just hanging. It was kind of grotesque. I was like, what? What is going on with that? So, another funny little thing. Now, if you see this random kind of lamp that I made out of 2 stone fences, and that is a block of birchwood, and then I put all around. Now, there is this thing in the game called an Enderman, and the Enderman will not. He's like this very tall, jet black with pink eyes, and he'll leave you alone. He won't attack you. But if you attack it, it freaks out. It zips all over the place, and for some reason, the Enderman came by and put this block of wood, and it suspended it in midair, and it was just there. I watched him walk over, he placed it there, and then whoop, he was gone. So I guess he came in to just give me that. So what I did was, I left the block there, put these 2 stone fence things here, put all these things around it, and decorate it, and that's what I did. So, thanks for the gift. So, okay. Kind of neat. I mean, you can get... This game is literally only limited by your own imagination. Seriously. I mean... Using the game mechanics of this game, I mean, it's different for people who play on PC. I mean, you can do like a lot more mods, I guess. You can do a lot more. But I play it for the console, so I mean, I'm going to work with what I have. So, alright. So what we're going to do is that I will actually take you over to see an actual village that I discovered. So, I guess there are different worlds you make. Has these individual numbers called seeds. And they're a very, very long number. Going underneath the water here. You can swim. This is a zombie. They have these seeds, and sometimes you can be lucky enough to spawn in between, like, villages and, you know, other really cool things you can find. So, I'll take you over to this really neat, village that time. And, I mean, I didn't really take anything from this village. I took a couple of different things because I was still learning and I didn't know how to craft it. But it definitely did seriously, definitely did help me out a lot. Wait, I gotta go kill that cow. Don't mind me, I just need to... I'm gonna boop him. He's gone. So, I got a piece of meat from it. I got some raw beef. Should have hit him with an axe. That's the only way you gotta kill alpacas or llamas. Those llamas or alpacas? Honey, are those llamas or alpacas? I think they're a llama. Okay. Probably, I'm gonna go with the llama. So, here is said village. This is the first village I ever found. And I leave it alone. I think there is a villager here. Because I saw him once before, but I never saw him again after that. And, yeah, it's just a random village. I have not seen him. It's like a pre-made village here. There's like people leave chests, and then these thingies here. These are cauldrons, by the way. That's what those are. You just open that up and shut it. What these orange things are, those are pumpkins. And these are all carrot things right here. These are all little bushes with carrots in them. They're growing. So these houses, if you find villages, I mean, some of these villages actually have little mini trap doors in them, and they can contain secret items. So, like this one here, when I first opened the door, that's dirt. So you knock this dirt out, and you open that door over there, and there was like diamonds and stuff in there, which is actually pretty interesting. So that was kind of one of those weird little things here. Now, they have other stuff in here. You'll see like a little, see, it brings me to an upstairs area. It's another chest. I mean, I left stuff in here. It's a little fold-down table. It's kind of cool. They created window shutters. So, whoops. I didn't mean to strip the bark off that house there. And you also got different things here. Like, things have happened. I mean, this village is not really been active. Oh boy, that's the sound of a zombie probably putting around. Right there is a grindstone, so that's really cool. That's what I learned. Furnace. There's 2 beds here. So it's kind of useful to find one of these just in case you're out and about and you really don't know where you're going. There's a cave right here. You go mining and stuff like that if you're looking around for more stuff to mine and stuff like that, or trying to find like stones or whatever. Ooh, potatoes. Forgot these were here. So, yeah, that villager, I don't ever see him. I saw him once. See, this is cool. It's like a crafting table and another little chest here, and these are very useful in case, like I said before, if you're traveling out for a long distance and you can't quite find your way back. I mean, these are good because wherever you fall asleep, you're gonna spawn back to where you were. or wherever you last kind of fell asleep. So now, like I said before, these are sweet bushes here, sweet berries. Now, if you go up to them, yeah, that's gonna hurt. So I mean, you can actually just like chop one. And what's cool about these is that you can eat these or plant them just the way they are. Now, they don't need water, they don't need anything. So I mean, you can basically just. Oh, oh, what was that? I know what those were. So we're gonna go back inside here, and we're gonna eat these sweet berries. Nothing. So what we can do here now, for the time being, is because I think I know. See, that's a spider right there, and that's a bowman. So what we're gonna do is get away from these guys. So we're gonna shut that, and they can't come in here. If you go inside a building, haha, he's out there. And we're in here, so they can't really get us. So we're gonna wait until see, you can't. That sucks. You can't fall asleep. So we're gonna go kick his ass. And I died. All right, so we're gonna go run back because I am not standing for that kind of crap. So what we're gonna do, actually, before I do that, I might want to go get me a sword, because all I'm gonna need is a sword. So I'm gonna run back in here, grab me just a stone sword's fine. See, that's what's useful. You come back here and you know exactly what you need. So it's kind of like a nice little go-to spot for in case your friends want to be with you when you're playing this sort of kind of game here. So I know how to get back there quick. So if you double tap the left analog stick, you can go like ridiculously fast. I did not know how you did this. I actually had to look this up on how to go really fast. Hey, there's a creeper. And there was a creeper right behind me. Ah! See, he blew up. See, you attract them, and they're like, oh no, oh no. Oof, one exploded right behind me. So we're gonna run past all these guys. I mean, once you run full blown, like, they can't even catch you at this point. Kind of go right around these guys. They can't even. Kind of just dip right around them, pretty much. Whoop, floop. Oh, hello. Ah, crap. Yeah, it's a bowman right there. Nope. Okay, we'll shut that. I kind of want my stuff back. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go back. Oh, there it is. There's all my stuff. Yeah, there's all my stuff. Need that. Need my axe back. Alright, so what we're going to do really fast, going to shut this and boop, and we're going to sleep. Okay, alrighty. Now you guys hang tight for a minute, I will be right back. I'm going to turn the camera so you can talk to people. Come on, dude. I will turn that camera. Be right back. Bathroom break. Alright, let's go back into what I was talking about. Alright. Now it is daylight, so... Okay. Yeah, that's what happens. A creeper explodes. Pretty much that's what happens. Is there anything in here? Yeah. Alright. Eat some potatoes here. Okay. There is a zombie over there, so I'm gonna kick his butt. He did. Now, this stuff called rotten flesh, I don't suggest you can eat it. You can have your character eat it, but I mean, I wouldn't suggest it that much, is because it can cause him to have hunger, and I mean, okay, let's be honest. I have no idea, like, what ends up happening, because I don't know why. But if you're in the wild here and you see these sweet berries, these are always a good idea. Oop. Get that ham. Get that chicken. If you find these guys in the wild, see, what I'm looking for is leather. And you get that by either killing cows or the llamas. And I think horses too, I don't know. You can kill the horses too. So. Okay. Yep, there, see, there we go. If you want to know what that looks like, it's this stuff, the leather. So we're going to go over here. Now, a trick to not getting lost is remember where you came from. See, I know that the village is over there, so you kind of want to understand like where you're coming from. Come here, you little bit. There we go. Got him. So you kind of want to remember where you came from. So I know that the village is here, so it's in direct line of sight with these trees here. So I want to keep these trees in maybe a good visible distance, or it is maybe a couple blocks away from that structure right there. Now, one time I went really far, like really far. I just kept going in a straight line. So I could go this way. Whoops. I mean, I can go to the left of this village. Because this is a way I've never gone before, so I mean, coming up on 50 minutes of me just yammering on about Minecraft. Now, wait. That thing, if you can see my crosshairs in the distance, if I think so, that is a thing called a pillager tower. And if I'm right, I think that's exactly what that is. Maybe. No. My dumbass. That's my house. Okay. I recognize it. Okay. Yep, we technically made it to where my house is. So, alright. Let's try going over here. So, we go over here. Now, you gotta be careful when you're running around and stuff like that, because it's like, sometimes the ground could drop off into a giant chasm. And there's like, they drop down deep. Like, really deep. That's a good tip right there. If you're jumping from a serious height, try to look for water, is because you'll... Huh, that's a donkey. I can't even reach him. Hold on. Jump. What happened? Donkey! How did Eddie Murphy get in this game? Donkey! Gonna see Shrek next? I don't know. I've seen mods where like people running away from like, get out of my way. Won't get out of my way. Like trying to jump. Eh. Trying to get up said mountain. Nope, that's too high. Shit. Shit. Ah, fuck it. Ah, forget it. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get up there. Actually, wait. Huh. Maybe if I go... Nope. Ah, Jesus. I fell all the way down. Okay. Get some cod here. Now, I'll show you an example. Eat rotten flesh. You kind of get like this hunger thing that happens. It does give you energy, but it kind of sucks. It lasts for about 20 seconds. So that's why I realistically don't really know what it does. So I guess it doesn't even last for that long. It says hunger, 10 seconds. I mean, it does give you energy, but it only gives you half a heart if you eat like one of them. I guess. See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I meant by chasm or whatever it is. So what I'm going to do, since that's a water source, I'm gonna drop. And that's what happens. So you kind of just drop. Now you have to be very careful as opposed to doing said thing like that, because you can end up like really hurting yourself. So you can drop again, and that happens. So I can't even get up this thing. Alright. Well, maybe... Because I thought, for some reason, I thought I saw redstone, so I could have been seeing things. I don't know. Okay, I guess it's not letting me do that. So I'm gonna go further down, try to avoid this thing. I do want that iron though. There we go. Now that right there is lava. The thing about lava, you gotta be really careful. I don't have a way to make a bucket, so can't really use that. The only other thing is that when you drop down in here, it goes all the way down. You can see a creeper, and you can see a zombie kind of chilling there. So you gotta be really careful. That black stuff right there, that's coal. So that's the other thing is that that's why you gotta be super careful when it comes to this kind of stuff. So in order to get back up, I'm gonna have to mine my way up. You also gotta be really careful in terms of mining up, because you don't wanna mine up and then shit falls down on you. So what I do is I mine up, and then I wonder if I can get a better view. So yep, yeah, that's what happens. So you mine a little bit of way up, and then mine up as hard as you can. And it's kind of like a process. Just keep going until you hit the top of the mine here. So you got to be very careful. See, I don't have any torches to light my way, so can't even see where I'm going. Oh, there's daylight. So mine my way out of here. There we go. Close this up, and we're out. So yeah, that pretty much does that. Alright. Finally getting up a little bit of ground here. Some more coal right there. I can actually make torches if I want to. Yeah, that would be a good idea, since I'm like way far out and I don't really have any torches. So what I do is I mine this. See, they just pop right out. So you can grab bunch of this. Okay, now that we have that, if we get some wood later, I can go like this. Crafting, I can make some oak planks. Yeah. So, we want... See? Sweet. Now I have all this. I actually have torches. So that's actually kind of neat. So you can make torches on the fly, just like that. So what we do... Hit, doink, doink, doink. Yep, kill you. Thank you. I'll take that, thank you. So, like I said, you don't want to get too, like, lost here. Like, I know where this is, so I can be, I don't have to worry too much about it. So, there's a zombie right there. Hey, buddy. Bam. 2 and 3. I mean, okay, that's all set there. Alright, a good thing to do is to make a bed. And you can make a bed like anytime you want. You just need some wool. And you do that, you can find some sheep. And then you find some wood, and then you make a bed. Okay, no Mr. Creeper. No thank you. I'm gonna run away from Mr. Creeper. So he doesn't know where I am. So I'm gonna eat that raw beef. I haven't. Oh! Died again. So the benefit to this is the fact that I know where I am. See? We respawn at the end of this, and what we're gonna do is actually, you know what? I'm gonna go right back in here, sleep, get daylight, and go back to the top of that mountain so we can get all our stuff back. So this is what happens when you keep a mental note on pretty much everything that you lost. I'm gonna zip right by that guy. He'll fire anyways. I mean, doesn't hurt picking these bad boys up along the way so they don't hurt you. They're good for energy. See, now we were on top of that big stone thing, so we're gonna take a run all the way back there. I mean, just remember where you drop all your stuff, so I mean, that way you can just go back and pick it up. And tomorrow, I think I actually might even throw down some first-person shooter, because it is approaching 4:37 a.m. and I definitely got to stop this too. So jump on top of here. Boop, boop, boop. And there's all the stuff. So I'm going to pick everything back up. See, that spider, he'll go away. Alright. Got all the stuff back. Oh, some stuff looks like it dropped down here. Oh yeah, it goes everywhere. So make sure you go around the surrounding area so you can keep track of pretty much everything you might have lost. Create some stairs for myself so that way I can kind of walk around and see if I dropped anything else or it's spread anywhere else, because I mean, you could end up dropping an item you didn't want to drop, so it's like, it tends to be kind of crappy. So, alright. Yeah, that's like deep. That's another kind of, ooh, here's a, oops. That's I was like, ooh, and then all of a sudden it dropped like freaking 20 feet down. So, alright, I need my pickaxe, so I got my pickaxe. So, alright, so we want this. This is the stuff we want. This is iron ore. And there looks to be quite a lot of it right here. So we're just mine the crap out of this stuff. It's gonna nice little vein of iron ore here. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of iron ore. So there's a bat. They don't really do anything. So we kind of just want to go up here. You gotta be careful because there is enemies that can spawn in here. So that's why you gotta be like 100% careful. So what I do is throw a couple of these up so you can see and look around and for stuff you might have missed, like this. More iron ore right here. Look at all that. All this iron ore I can use. It's the best because it makes like great armor. Alright. Any more? Good look around. Sometimes you can get like more lucky as you go. But if you don't find anything else and you don't see anything, you just get rid of that. Take that back. And take this back. And then we just leave. Pretty much. So what you do is... Now you want to jump. When you do this stuff, you want to jump. So it's like jump, place block. Jump, place block. And etc. You keep going all the way up until you're safely out of the said mine. Okay. Oh, we don't want that guy. Nice shot, huh? Jesus. Yeah, he's not the happiest of people, so we're gonna go kick his butt. Not unless he fell in, because that would have been funny. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we might not want to piss that guy off anymore. Alright, eat some of this. I got any others? Let me see. Definitely need to eat some more stuff here. Go and kill that alpaca way over there. Get some more leather. No! Why? Come here. Where are you going? Yep, you did. So we should definitely eat some more stuff here. How many more pickaxes do I have? I don't really have that much. So I kind of want to be careful what I do here. This is all iron right here. Like all of this. It's pretty amazing. Iron. Even more iron. Like I said, you want to be like really careful where you go in these places because it's like you can... I'm gonna eat some more of that stuff. Okay. You want to keep a sword or something handy. Now, probably the reason for there's light here is because, oh yeah, there's your reason right there. This is lava straight up, so that's probably why you've got that. This is a lot of iron. So what we're going to do, what we're going to need to do actually, is find a cut that guy. We definitely don't want that guy. And we definitely don't want this guy. So. Alright. We definitely want to make our way out of here. So. Here's the daylight. Like I said, you want to be stupid careful when it comes to this stuff. I mean, if you feel bold enough and you've got like enough life to do it, I mean, I suggest like kind of maybe try to look around, you know, but just be careful as opposed to like what you're looking at in case nothing like spawns on you by accident. Well, not really by accident. I'm just, yeah, like that. You want to be like dumb careful. Let him explode all on himself. So. Wait, that sounded dirty. I might want to retract that statement. Alright. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of... Like this guy, you don't want... He's easy to deal with. These guys are stupid easy to deal with. You got the guy you don't want is the guy with the bow. I legit hate that guy. Oh. That's 110% of no. There's like three creepers down there. I don't want that. That's like 3 of those bad guys going off all at once, and you do not want that. No, thank you. I don't want that. Even I don't want that. See, light sources happen when you got... you find more lava, so I mean you could go down there if you wanted to. I mean, you can get boulder, but I don't really have that great of a pickaxe right now. So what I need to do is find my butt back. I need to find a way back to where I was. Okay. I definitely need to find myself a way back. You know, I get lucky and find myself a way back up, but that looks like lower than when I came in, so we're gonna go back down this way. Hey, that looks like something. I did. So again, why don't we throw ourselves a nice little candlestick right here, so that way I can see what I'm doing. You know what? To save myself some time. Actually, wait a minute. Can I do it with this too? No. I actually have to do it with this thing. Okay. Now, we need to make ourselves some stairs. Because I need to get up there. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're almost up there. I just gotta... Oh, shit. I forgot to get my flashlight. I'm gonna call that a flashlight, yeah. Seems legit, right? Alright. So we need to get up there. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I got some dirt here, so I can probably, like... Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yay! We're above ground, people. Okay. So, I need to make myself a way back home. Ooh! Finally I can show you guys what an Enderman looks like. If you can see him, he's right there. He's got purple stuff hanging around. I mean, he doesn't attack people, not unless you attack him or something happens, and he will try to attack you. So, you can see that little pillar in the distance. That's actually, that's a mountain that I know about. So, that is literally across from my house. So, like I said, you can build yourself a little beacon. Since I can see that far away, that's a spider right there, so I'm going to blast right past him. So you can run. As long as you got enough energy, you can run. And just buzz right by these guys, and they won't even bother you. See, you can even go right up to the Enderman. The Enderman's right here. I mean, he'll look at you and stuff like that, but I mean, he won't do nothing. Nope, can't catch me. I can run like hell, and he can't even touch me. Zip. Run over and boom, I'm home. So what we're gonna do, first things first, let's go right here. Actually, you know, let's make it daylight. Kind of shut this, so that way our spawn point's up and good. All right. Alright. Nice and good. Come on. Alright. Go cook this so we can actually have something to eat. Okay. Now another neat trick, if you ever wanted to get rid of something, and you find some cactus, drop it in front of the cactus, it'll go away. Like I could take this feather. I don't want this feather. Boom. Poof, gone. So those act as like a weird trash barrel kind of thing. So we're just kind of waiting for that to cook for us. We'll eat that, and then we'll stop the game. Ooh, there we go, that's one. There's the other one. Yay! Nom 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 noms. Alright. The only thing is that you can't do that destroying effect with this, with a campfire for some reason. Don't know why, but you can't. So we're gonna go. That's all done. What else we got? Oh, I got all the steaks and stuff like that. So we'll put this in the forge for now. Put all this iron ore in there, just for the time being, because I'll probably end up smelting that tomorrow. I don't know what that noise is for some reason. Alright. So let's go get rid of some of this stuff here. Throw this in the cabinet. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay. Alright. Some leather. Get rid of that leather. What else we got? I think that's it. Take some of the wood, distribute the wood, the coal. Don't need the coal. The weapons. Get rid of the bow. Get rid of the arrow. Pretty much else, everything else we have. Let's see. We're gonna put this bad boy in here. One bone. So, all right. Shut that. Now, what's cool about these blast furnaces is that they take a lot less time. Oh yeah. Take a lot less time to cook things, so I can just actually just do this. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't cook it. I wonder why. Huh. Huh. I wonder why. I forgot. Anyway. Alright. Alright. So, look at the camera for this. Alright, so that ends it for, about an hour and 17 minutes. Me just straight up playing Minecraft. So hopefully, you know what, I'll get it earlier. And it's about 5 minutes of 5 a.m. So that's really fun for my first run on here. Hopefully my videos will be a little bit more entertaining and stuff like that. Because it actually gets really funny once I start playing first-person shooters and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll have like a little bit more people watching stuff like that, maybe interacting or playing. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and I totally enjoyed this. And if you're new to Minecraft, please add me. I'd be more than willing to help you guys start up and do stuff, or even participate in you guys' worlds for you guys that are veterans of this game. It's just for enjoyment. So, like I said before, add me. My name is Gryffincor on there. It's spelled Gryffincor. That's a capital G for Gryffincor. But I'm Corey, so anytime you guys want to play, hit me up. I'm always good for it. So this is my first attempt for broadcasting on YouTube. So, all right. Try to have a safe evening and good night.